Hi there! Welcome to this lesson about Samba. Again, I've invited Matthias to show us how to play Samba. The previous lesson he has explained a little bit, or not a little bit, he has explained a lot about the way of holding the Pandeiro and what kind of sounds. And you can find the link down in the description for the basic techniques. And now I will ask Matthias to explain more about Samba and variations and things you can play.
So, I want to explain you the basic patterns of Samba, the rhythm that we play in Samba with the Pandeiro. The Samba is a 2/4 rhythm. That means you count it to 2 and you start on the 1 again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Most of the rhythms in Brazil are 2/4 rhythms. The Samba is based on a pattern that is played on the pulse, on the 1 and on the 2, with big drums that are called surdos in Samba. That are bass drums with different tunings. You have the biggest, the surdos with the biggest diameter. They have the lowest sound. They play the 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you have a little bit higher pitched bass drums. They play the 1. These 2 drums we imitate with the Pandeiro in playing a muffled sound on the 1. We damp the skin, we muffle the skin with the left hand, and an open tone on the 2. And in the last video I explained about the possibilities of sounds we have. So now we use on the 1 a muffled and on the 2 a open tone. In between we play the 16ths in playing tips. So the 16ths, they go on all the way through the rhythm, like a carpet. That's where the rhythm, that divides the rhythm into 16 notes. These rhythms in the bateria, in the Samba schools in Rio de Janeiro, are played by shakers, chocalhos, or the caixas, the snare drums. And we imitate this on the Pandeiro with a jingle sound. So if we play on the 1 a muffled tone and on the 2 an open tone and combine it with the jingle sounds, it sounds like this. The very basic Samba pattern. 1 2 1 2 Note what my left hand does. The first half of the bar, it muffles the skin. 1. The second half, I open the skin. So that the open tone that is on the 2 can sound long and carry the rhythm, which is important. So if you watch my left finger here, that's the basic Samba pattern. Only 1 and 2 and the jingle sounds. Next step would be to imitate a third bass drum that they use in samba music. It's a surdo that is normally higher pitched. The tercera, the third surdo, which connects the pattern of the other two surdos that play the pulse, the 1 and the 2. So this tercera or centrador, it plays a lot syncopated rhythms in between and connects the two. I'm gonna play a 2-bar pattern, and after that I explain how it works. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, what did I do? The first bar, I play an extra open tone on the 2 and. So the first note is a muffled, followed by 3 tips, and then comes an open tone, tip, open tone, tip. Then the bar is complete. It sounds like this. That's already the one of the next bar. So 1, 2, and. I play muffle, tip, 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 open, open, and the bar is complete. The second bar, I play this variation of the centrador, which is a bit syncopated. If I only play the second bar, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 2, 3, and. What am I doing? I add open tones, and this time I use the technique that you can play the open tone also with your fingertips that I explained in the first lesson. So we play muffle followed by 3 tips, open, open, tip, open. And that's followed by the muffle again, which is again the first note of the first bar we played. I repeat. 2, 3, 4. So, if I play both bars after each other, both meshes, it sounds like this. Once more, check my left hand, the finger, when it muffles and when not. So always the first half of the bar is muffled, the second half is open. If there's still time, I would shortly like to explain the principle that's behind a samba. A samba is like, for example, Cuban music and a lot of other Latin American rhythms derived from Africa. Many of these rhythms are a 2-bar are two-bar patterns, and the principle that is behind these rhythms is called the clave in Spanish term, which means the key. Now, Brazilian people may not know about the clave. It's a bit of a Western idea, but it's very good to explain what is happening. The clave is a two-bar pattern, and one bar is more syncopated, while the other the other bar is more downbeat orientated, which has the effect that it starts to breathe. Tension, extend, tension, relaxation. That's the principle of the clave, and that's why most of these rhythms, or all of these rhythms, sound nice. They start to live because you have this change between tension and relaxation. Okay, the clave that we could use in Brazilian music, in samba, is as I said, a two-bar phrase, and it sounds like this if I clap it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I start the clave with the measure that has 3 claps. 1, 2, 1, 2. The other measure has 2 claps. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So if I start the clave with the 3 claps, we could talk about the 3-2 clave. If I start the clave the other way around, reverse it, then we talk about the 2-3 clave. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This principle, to explain it like that, is a very Western kind of explanation. Most Brazilian people that listen a lot of samba, they feel it, but it's a good way to explain, because the clave is very important to understand. If you turn the rhythm around and it doesn't fit to the melody anymore, or to the other instruments that also play in clave, then you kill the rhythm. It's like you break a car suddenly and it doesn't groove anymore. Okay, the rhythm I explained to you, the samba pattern, was based on a 3-2 clave, which means tak, 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 so the variation that has 2 open tones comes on the 3 side of the clave. The variation that has 3 open tones comes on the 2 side of the clave. So far, so good. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and you learned something.
Okay, I will ask Matthias. Perhaps he will return one more time to the studio in my home. And because there are many other rhythms that you can play on this Pandeiro, and well, like I said in the first lesson, he is specialized in this instrument, other instruments too. But now for the Pandeiro, perhaps I hope I can ask him back to explain something about machixe, choro and other things. So I hope...
Yes, I would like to do so.
Okay, I hope to see you next time, and good luck practicing this.